Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and other assorted gender assignations. I am the notorious J2K Winger, and I'm here to provide a little history lesson about a wrestling company that I love, that being Chikara Pro. Chikara has no problem with embracing the over-the-top ridiculousness of wrestling storytelling, and it's often been compared to comic books with its intertwined storylines that stretch out over months, if not years. It's not often in most mainstream wrestling companies that something as simple as a seemingly unbeatable submission hold can be the crux around which multiple storylines unfold. But in Chikara Pro, they have done just that. It all starts with the two head trainers of the Wrestle Factory, Lightning Mike Quackenbush and Chris Hero. Back in 2003, they comprised a tag team known as the Super Friends. They were successful for about a year and a half until April 2005 at the Tag World Grand Prix. The Super Friends made it to the finals, taking on the team of Eric Cannon and Claudio Castagnoli. Late in the match, Hero betrayed Quackenbush, joining forces with Cannon and Claudio to form the Kings of Wrestling. For 2 years, Quackenbush feuded with the Kings of Wrestling and his former tag partner, until it all came to a head in May 2007 at Aniversario weekend. At Aniversario ? It was Hero versus Quack. Quackenbush is hailed as the master of 1,000 holds, but unfortunately, Hero knew all of Quack's tricks, and vice versa. It seemed that it would be a matter of who slipped up first, but then Quackenbush revealed he had an ace up his sleeve. In the closing moments of the match, Quack debuted a new submission hold, a kneeling step-over head hold wrist lock with a hooked leg. Hero had never seen this hold before, and he was helpless when he was locked into it, left with no choice but to tap out. Quack dubbed the hold the Chikara Special, and proceeded to teach it to everyone he could.
I came up with something brand new. Something we'll forever remember as the Chikara Special. And you know what, Chris? Now that I know that move can beat you, I'm going to teach it to everybody. I'm going to teach it to the Technicos. The first time you miss a Wednesday class, I'm going to go down there and teach it to the Rudos. I'm going to teach it to your partners. I'm going to teach it to your rivals. The Chikara Special. It's not just about the company we've built over the last 5 years. It's the key to beating you, and something tells me that's just the first in a long line of victories, courtesy of the Chikara Special.
For the rest of the year, the Chikara Special was Hero's kryptonite. If a wrestler got it locked in on Hero, he was trapped and left with no choice but to tap out. But then, in the autumn, Hero lost a match to the bumbling luchador Equinox, which set off a rage in Hero, leading to a Lucha de Apuesta match at a show in November 2007 called the Sordid Perils of Everyday Existence. If Hero lost, he would have his head shaved. If Equinox lost, he would be forced to unmask. Although the luchador fought valiantly, to everyone's surprise, especially Mike Quackenbush watching from the commentary desk, Hero reversed the Chikara Special. Quack furiously demanded to know how Hero knew the reversal, but watched helplessly as Hero, with a cheeky wave to Quack, locked Equinox into the Chikara Special for the victory. Unmasked, Equinox was outed as Wrestle Factory dropout Vin Gerard, who had bought a lucha mask, learned some Spanish, and conned Jorge Skyder Rivera into vouching for him to sneak into Chikara. Gerard would be shunned by the Technicos for his deception, leading to his transformation into a bitter Rudo for the rest of his in-ring career. Hero, meanwhile, would go on to lose to his erstwhile partner Claudio Castagnoli and subsequently leave Chikara and the Wrestle Factory. But Mike Quackenbush was still troubled. Someone in the Technico locker room had betrayed him, leaking the secrets of the Chikara Special to the Rudos. Then, on an episode of the podcast A Go-Go, the devious Ultramantis Black intimated that he knew how Hero had learned the secrets of the hold, but swore he would never tell. Fast forward to April 2008. At a show called Deuces Wild, the rookie Tim Donst was dropped on his head by Ultramantis' praying mantis bomb, and then followed him and the rest of Mantis' Order of the Neo-Solar Temple out of the building. It was revealed that Donst had suffered retrograde amnesia and was convinced by Mantis that he was a loyal member of the Order. Donst, fed by vegan treats and lies, donned face paint and became Mantis' chosen one, endorsed by Mantis as he entered the Young Lions Cup 6 tournament that summer. Also that summer, Mike Quackenbush formed a tag team known as Lightning Storm with his friend and student Shane Storm, and were fast accumulating the 3 points required to challenge for the Campeonatos de Parejas. On night 2 of the Young Lions Cup tournament, however, moments after Storm earned them their 3rd point, Donst suddenly came to ringside and whispered something in Quackenbush's ear, triggering a furious reaction from Quack, who attacked Storm and sent him fleeing from the venue. The following day, Quack explained his actions. He had been searching for the mole in the Technico locker room, the man who had leaked the secrets of the Chikara Special to the Rudos. When Ultramantis Black claimed knowledge of this, Quack needed to find out what he knew, and he saw his opportunity when Donst was spirited away by the Order. Realizing that Mantis thought Donst had lost his memory, Quack and Donst hatched a plan to earn the devious overlord's trust. And after 8 weeks of vegan treats and 80s face paint, Mantis finally revealed the truth to Donst, who immediately put it in Quack's ear. The traitor in the Technico locker room was none other than Shane Storm. Storm would later explain himself. In 2007, he had been on a losing streak. It had led his friend and tag partner Jigsaw to leave Chikara. There was seemingly nothing that could break him out of his slump. And so he went to Ultramantis Black, asking for his help to beat Mantis' minion Hydra. Mantis wouldn't help him for free, however, and wanted the secrets of the Chikara Special. Desperate for a win, Storm agreed to his terms. And thus, at the sordid perils of everyday existence, Mantis bewitched Hydra in mid-match, allowing Storm to pick up his much-needed win. With his betrayal made evident, Storm found himself shunned by his former friends in the Technico locker room as well, and gravitated to fellow outcast, Gerard, who convinced Storm to transform into the savage Rudo Stigma. This was not the end of the Chikara Special, far from it. It has been seen many times since then, and still remains an extremely effective submission hold. Even with its reversal made public, not every victim of the hold can necessarily remember it in the heat of battle, while their body is tied into a knot. In 2009, a new twist on the Chikara Special came to light. A new member of the colony, Carpenter Ant, debuted the inverted Chikara Special to win the Cibernetico Increible. Quackenbush asked him how he knew the hold, and only to be told, cryptically, "You'd be surprised at what I know." It then came out that Quack had taught the inverted Chikara Special to only one man, Tim Donst, back in the summer to give him an edge in the Young Lions Cup 7 tournament. Quack demanded of Donst how a move he'd only taught to Donst had wound up in the repertoire of Carpenter Ant, and got a sarcastic response in reply.
He's from the future!
The truth came to light with the advent of the BDK. Donst had joined the BDK to feed his own ambitions, and had taught the inverted Chikara Special to the rest of the group. Unlike with the classic Chikara Special, the positioning of the inverted Special makes the regular reversal an impossibility. With this new hold as the group's signature submission, it helped the BDK maintain dominant momentum for the rest of the year. Until, that is, the Dark Cibernetico. As the BDK fought Team Chikara, Donst used the inverted Chikara Special on its innovator, Mike Quackenbush. Quack, however, had kept the reversal to the inverted Special to himself, understandable given what happened the last time, and broke the hold to eliminate Donst, much to his surprise. From that day forward, the inverted Chikara Special was seen much less frequently. This one hold, the Chikara Special, has affected many wrestlers in Chikara's history. It contributed to the downfall of Chris Hero. It prompted the Rudo turns of Gerard and Stigma. It broke up the Kings of Wrestling, Order of the Neo-Solar Temple, and Lightning Storm. And after its inverted variation became a symbol of evil, the classic hold is now a symbol of Chikara itself. But wait, you say, why did Ultramantis Black need the secrets of the Chikara Special? How did it get from Mantis to Hero in the first place? It's not like the hold was ever used on Mantis to begin with. Well, that, my friends, is for another day, for here endeth today's Chikara history lesson. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, click the subscribe button. You can reach me on Twitter at J2KWinger. To join the discussion about Chikara, check out the official forums at Chikara101.com. You can follow Chikara on Twitter or on Facebook at Chikara Pro, or you can check out their YouTube account, Chikara Office. For all news, blogs, roster updates, info on upcoming cards, and distribution of more recent shows in digital format, go to ChikaraPro.com. For DVDs and distribution of past shows in digital format, check out SmartMarkVideo.com. For other Chikara news, I highly recommend the Chikara Special Tumblr run by superfan Kevin Ford and the podcast Chikara in 15 Minutes or Less by the intrepid reporter Babs. That's all for this time. Once again, I am the notorious J2K Winger, and I will see you at our next lesson. Class dismissed.